Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle from Lapismoonboutique. Come hang out with me as I check out KW's Knitters Fair. Don't mind me, I had to sneak in a little fit check, handmade by yours truly. Okay, let's get started. I had so much fun at the Knitters Fair. There were so many things I didn't get a chance to include in this video, like the fashion show or ball winding area, so I just know I'll be back again next year. Now let's move on to the haul. First up is this beautiful hand-dyed yarn by Arcane Fiberworks. I'm not gonna lie, the name is a bit creepy, but I am so in love with the color combo that I'm just here for it. They even included this free stitch marker with my purchase, which was really nice of them. I'm thinking I want to make like maybe a shawl or a wrap skirt with this yarn. What do you guys think? Next, I got these stitch markers from Mustard Pattern. I don't even use fancy stitch markers, but I could not walk away from this bad boy. It's so cute. Next up are these two skeins of hand-dyed sock yarn by Stitch Noir. Would this not be perfect for a cropped poncho or a shawl? Last up is this portable yarn holder I got from Sticks and Stones. I just really love the colors and I've always wanted to give one of these a try. In fact, I think I'll even test it out today to make, you guessed it, a shawl. Have you ever bought a ball of yarn and decided to make the pattern that comes with it? Well, I haven't, but that all changes today. So I'll be testing out the crochet lace shawl pattern by Taylor Yarns.
Daniel pulled into the parking lot of the county courthouse. The whole drive, Daniel had struggled just to turn the steering wheel of his old Volkswagen. Now that he was here, he knew he only had 10 minutes to...
¿Cómo es? Madres para las dos. Ella me fue peligroso. Sí, pero no le puedo.
guys, so I made pretty decent progress on the shawl so far. I don't think I'll be able to finish it this weekend. I do have enough maybe to make a little top. For sure I could have stopped a little earlier and made a bandana, and oops, potentially I do have enough for like a little like scarf action. So I think now that I've gone pretty far along in the pattern, I can give you my thoughts and recommendations on if this pattern is good for you. Let's get started. In terms of the difficulty level, I would say that this project is an advanced beginner, mostly because of how the instructions are displayed. There aren't any diagrams, so if you are struggling to get started, I would say that this pattern might not be suitable for you if you're just starting crochet. So because of that, I would say to be advanced beginner. They do expect you to know how to do the stitches. They are very simple stitches, just triple crochets, a few chains, and single crochets, but it's mostly about how you're able to interpret the pattern. So now moving on to readability, I rated the readability for this project 3 stars out of 5. So mostly because I thought they didn't really utilize the space of the page that they made for the pattern very well. There's only 4 rows to the pattern, but the font was a little bit small to read. I felt like I had to zoom in a lot of the times to see the font. And in addition to that, like I said before, there were not a lot of pictures, and even the final pictures that we did see of the project, it was hard to actually see what the stitches were like. Originally when I bought the project, I actually thought potentially that this was a take on the cranny stitch, and then I was a little bit pleasantly surprised when I found out that it wasn't. So I think that definitely could be improved for this project in terms of readability. I also did think that some of the instructions were a little bit unclear. As someone who is an advanced crocheter, I consider myself like pretty good at reading patterns. I make patterns, I do a lot of freehand work, I'm familiar with stitches, but I did have to frog my first 4 rows because I did have a little bit of a difficulty interpreting things. So when I went back and read the project again, it went a lot smoother the second time. So that's why I'd be giving this a 3 stars out of 5 for readability. So let's move on now to the next section. So now we'll be talking about the price. So I rated it 3.5 stars out of 5, mostly because I did get the yarn on clearance. It was $3 Canadian, but the original price is closer to $8 Canadian, and this is all before tax. So if you're interested in the pattern only, $3 to $8 for a pattern necessarily is not a bad price, but for only 4 lines of text that are kind of hard to read and no reference pictures, I think it's a little bit expensive. It's more on the quality of a pattern that you would get for free. So that being said, if you were interested in the yarn and the pattern was just a bonus, then I suppose it is like a decent deal. However, in my opinion, the yarn isn't anything really special. It's just a standard acrylic nylon blend. So take that with what you will, I guess. And now for our last category, repeatability. So for this section, I gave it 5 stars out of 5, mostly because the project worked up pretty quickly. It was pretty easy once you got the hang of it, just repeating row 4 until the end of the project. Also, like I said previously, the pattern is pretty versatile in terms of what your final piece can be. It can be a bandana, a headband, a scarf, a top. You can get as creative as you want with the project. So to be honest, I'm probably gonna make like 10 more versions of this, slightly different each time, and I might even try different weights of yarn to see how that works. So yeah, because of that, definitely 5 stars for repeatability. So overall, I give this still a 3.5 out of 5 because I have read better patterns, and I think with just a little bit minor changes, they definitely could have like been a 5-star or 4-star project. So yeah, would I recommend you guys to give this a try? Definitely, but mostly if you were already interested in the yarn, then you could definitely give it a try. If not, you can maybe find a pretty similar pattern like this for free somewhere else. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on my very first ever crochet vlog. I hope you had a good time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya!